Hey guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws. Got something cool today to run. Buddy of mine was looking for a 2511T. You know, he wanted a ported one. He was a tree guy, and he does a lot of removals, big tree service. So he loves those 2511s. He'd gotten one from another porter that he says, dude, this saw wasn't better than my stock muff mod, you know, my normal bullshit that I do, which isn't a whole lot. And he says, this saw isn't better and I paid to have it done. So he asks me about it, and I'm not a 2511T guy. So one of the things I want to tell you guys is I know the saws that I know, and I know them pretty well, and I can make a reliable work saw. And I could probably do some other saws, you know, a 25, whatever you have, but I don't do them enough to feel comfortable with it. So long story short, what I did was, you know, in following saws all the time, one of the names for 2511s that would always come up was Dustin Wilt. Wilt built work saws, and I don't know Dustin. And listening to what he said, looking at some of his pictures, seeing some of the stuff that he's posted, I said, you know what? Why don't you hit this guy, talk to him? I don't know him personally, but from what I could see, he's not full of shit like some of these guys are. So, you know, moving on, he contacts him and winds up getting a Husky 346 XP. And I think that this, I don't know if this is an original 346. I think that the top cover's from a 353, and I'm not sure the chassis. And this isn't a model of saw I know a lot about, but it's one that I do want to know a lot more about, because I have a couple 350s that I've always wanted to convert over to a 346 XP as much as can be done. And they're not my thing, but I want to mess with those two. So when he got this, I was real excited. I'm like, oh, awesome. This is really what I want to see. Anyhow, the saw's smoking. I can't believe how this little, I don't know if these saws are 50 cc's or 46 cc's, but it's got a 20-inch 3/8 bar on it, and I can't believe how this thing rips. Now, the thing that bothers me about it is when I just grabbed it from, of course, the kill switch isn't working. He says it's leaking fuel. I can't replicate the fuel leak. I had it on cardboard all different ways in the sun so it would, you know, build up pressure and expand the tank. I didn't get it to leak fuel, so I'm guessing he just doesn't know how to put a fuel cap on. But the kill switch I fixed, and that was just the connections coming off of it. But one of the things about this saw, and I'm guessing it's such a wicked port, because the saw is wicked. I mean, just balls out wicked. I'm guessing it's that port that makes it run peaky, and I'd almost think it has an air leak, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I think that Dustin can push a saw so much further than I can that I don't get into that. I don't get into that level of peakiness or anything in the saws, but it's a wicked saw. And, you know, with those little 350s I have, it's something I'd like to do at some point when I have time. But anyhow, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to run this saw. It's a super nice saw. I got a piece of ash here, and, you know, with the 20-inch bar, this side of it, this is just the stump of this ash. You know, this has got to be 22 inches, so the center's got to be, you know, close to 20. Maybe we'll get the bar through it. And it's in a bad spot, guys. I'm telling you, this is in a bad spot here because I'm on the stump, and I'm got a little maple here that I don't want to get rid of, because it's kind of replacing this dead ash tree. I know, I cut down one little maple, move it so I could roll this better, but I'm gonna try to weasel the cut here, which I probably shouldn't do, but I'm gonna do it. Enough talking, I'll video for you. Let's make sure we're still rolling before I cut this. Oh yeah, we're rolling. I hear everybody shooting guns in the background. Let's see what we got. Guys, I'm only flipping the bottle there. anyhow, guys, you see, I've turned this idle down a little bit, and maybe it needs, obviously it needs a little more with the chain spinning like that, unless it's a clutch issue. Haven't looked into it, but that idle sounds real fast to me. And I haven't put anything on attack. Like, I'm trying not to touch a lot on this saw because it's not my saw. And I don't want to break it because I can't replace it because I can't build this saw. Anyhow, I thought it was a neat saw to see, and I'll show you his little tag here if I can. And again, I don't know Mr. Wilt there. I'm hoping that this is gonna focus on his tag here. Hold on. I don't know. Wilt Built Work Saws, WBWS. 814-233-2461. This is a wicked saw, and if I could get something like this out of a 350 conversion, which I thought maybe you could, but I just don't know. I'll buy every 350. I could see if I could have that, because that's a lot of fun. Anyhow, guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.